What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. I whip my hair back and forth. Begin the uprise here, and he's going to explain his deck and show you the cards that were in it.
Okay, so I play Gladiator Beast, and it's a kind of a basic deck, so I'm not going to talk about much. 3 Thunder King, I'm not going to explain it, it's just really good, everyone knows. So 3, just, yeah. Steel Quarry, I've been getting suggestions that people need to run, or I need to run 3 of this, but it's a GB that gets over Tengu, and you need it for Heraclinos. Other than that, it's good at 2. You have the Proving Grounds to search it out whenever you need it. 2 Quests, and that's really standard. And then Bestiari, Rediari. I only play 1 Darius. If I had room, I would play the second one because the easy rank 4 exceeds and the easy Esadari is just really good. 1 Murmelo, 1 Haplamus, and then a Gale. My friend Michael, the guy that I was playing in the final, he told me to put in...
He kicked my ass. Not because of Gale, but you know.
He told me to put in Gale. Originally I was running Gramble. Originally I was running Gramble because of Gachi, but this, it puts in a lot more work and it does almost the same thing, so it's just, it's good stuff.
It's a bitch when you have safe zone.
Yeah, it's a bitch whenever you have safe zone, when you just continuously have their monsters.
It's the biggest monster.
3 Proving Grounds. It never really conflicts with the Thunder Kings because, I mean, obviously I'm just going to bluff set it. Or I'm always going to hold it because Thunder King never stays on the field for long right now, so... 2 Lance. It's an amazing card. It's you know, live during damage step. Offensive, defensive. It's good for GB and Rabbit. 2 MST, Dark Hole Reborn book. No heavy.
Do you side the heavy?
No.
You also play 3 MSTs.
You just don't feel like the heavies would be a good thing because you set so many back rows and all.
I set a lot of back rows, and most of the time it's going to be dead, you know, so that's just my theory behind it. 2 Chariots instead of 3, because even at 2 I still jet draw this a lot. Whenever you do draw it though, you do, like, you can loop it with the quest and stuff like that, but at 3 I was dead drawing it way too much. But with Valor at Maxi, you know, in the format, you really do want to run 3, but I put it down to 2 because of the dead draws. And
so what other stuff gets it besides the quest?
Samite.
I was just curious. And stuff like that tripped me out.
That stuff is good.
The Brigade.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I got these from AmznCajn. Good man. Thank you.
Woot woot.
Woot woot. 3D Prison, Grapha. And it's just, it's an overall good card. You know, I was thinking about doing the 2, but D Prison's always going to be live. Like, even if you top deck it and you need something, it's always going to be there. If you really think about it, it's never dead.
Unless your opponent MSTs it.
Yeah. Well then, I mean, it's MST out of the way. 2 Bottomless, good card. Safe zone. Okay.
Just go into deep explanation right now.
Okay. So let's say you're going up against agents and Thunder King's a really problematic card. You can always zone your Thunder King and then there's really nothing they can do about it. Obviously, you zone a GB. Like if they like Dark Hole you or something, you can always zone and then your GB saves and then whenever they attack it, and then you can always zone it, you'll get the tag out. And like another thing is with Gale, you can zone your Gale and then you continuously have every single turn. It's just that
and I've seen you do the Gale with the save zone, and
it
actually puts in a lot of work.
It's just, and then whenever they MST it, you can always chain it to the monster, get a +1 out of it. It's just, it's really good for a GB deck because you can always attach to your GBs and then they save. Yeah, and then they save the battle to tag out, so. And 2 Dark Bribe, I run this over Road. It stops everything that Road will stop except for monster effects, but obviously that's why GBs have Chariot. You give your opponent a card, but the fact that I can stop like mind controls and like reborns and solemns and stuff, I think it's
more versatile than.
Yeah, exactly. It's just giving my opponent a card, yeah, it's worth it in my opinion. Mirror Force, Torrential, and then the Dust Shoot.
One of his favorite cards, the last one was.
You two, burn that damn Dust Shoot. Send the man a super. Send the man a super.
Extra is really standard. I play 2 instead of 3 because obviously I'm on Gale. I gotta make room for synchros. 1 Heraclitus, or yeah. If you need more than 1, then that's weird. 2 Esadari, I think that's must. I think it's just me that even goes into this card because I don't see any other GBs go into this card.
Because you don't see any other GBs in the top tables.
Oh, that's true. Chimera Tech, Brownac, Armed Wing, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, Armor Master, Stardust, Leviair, Roach, really clutching against Dark World, and then Utopia.
I got a question for you. Why don't you run Allied Justice Caster, since I can know how to speak so well?
Reborning a level 2 tuner and then having a level 3 monster on my side of the field, that scenario never happens. Even if I have like Gale and I reborn like a level 2 monster, like the only level 2 monsters you see this format is like TT Striker or something. Unless
the tuner, so Shine Ball,
yeah.
You do need Scrap Dragon though.
Yeah. Stardust, take out Stardust for a Scrap Dragon.
Okay, so you wouldn't even run Stardust?
No, I wouldn't run Stardust, I would run Scrap Dragon. It's just, you never go into it. You have your 3 GBs, and then Gale, and then you have 7, so all Syncros are 6s and 7s. Side is 2 Cyber Dragons. I was actually gonna try to main these this week, but I didn't have any more side cards, so they had to stay in the side. It just, yeah. 1 DD Crow. I already have a DD Crow main deck, which is ready already, so this is whenever my opponent plays Avarice.
You got me off guard on that one. I really
just realized what you did there.
I really was thinking like, I don't remember DD Crow.
So this is whenever my opponent like foolishes the Grapho, foolishes the Bulb or Spore or something like that. Whenever they try to do stuff during their turn. 1 Dyna. You just gotta know when to set it and then side it in your right matchups. It's still a good card. But that's the staple in GB sides. 1D Fissure. It's 1, I know. It's weird. It's just, I don't like the fact that I always have to get my GBs removed from play and I can't get them back anyway, so that's why I only play 1.
And when you played multiples, you always seem to dead draw them up.
Yeah, pretty much. 1 Smashing Ground, it's like a generic side card. Like I always side out Dust Shoot after game 1, so I'd always side in like something like generic, like Smashing, that can go in against any matchup really. 3rd MST.
There should be a main deck.
1 Chain Disappearance, it's still a good card. Transmigration Prophecy, you gotta learn how to, or not learn, but whenever you play it right, it can really be good for you. And then Recycles, Bestiary, Proving Ground, whatever you need, Thunder Kings. Also helps Grapha. I sided the 3rd Chariot, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. I see 2 Chariots way too much sometimes, so that's being taken out this week. Compulse is another generic side card, really for Zen mains. And then last is 1 Shadow and 1 Lightmare.
1 and 1?
Yeah, 1 and 1.
You don't see the Shadow hurting you any with your guys Desirous plays?
Well, not really, because I mean, unless I really need to, I don't go into a guy's RS. I know, Michael, I know. But really, it hurts. It hurts Dark Worlds more than me. I can live without going guys RS, but they really can't do much if I shut off all their effects. And then, yeah.
All right. Well, anything else you want to tell them before I let you go?
I'm sorry about the trap dust shoot, Michael.
All right, YouTube. AmznCajn in the beginning of the uprising. Peace out.